I'm Peter Vincent, and I'm marrying Clifton Taylor.
I'm Clifton Taylor, and I'm getting married to Peter Vincent.
We met at a brunch at the beginning of 2001. Some friends invited us and broke my New Year's resolution, which was I wasn't going to start dating anyone. I wasn't going to get involved in another relationship for a while. It lasted, like most New Year's resolutions, 2.5 weeks.
We just started talking and hit it off, and we decided that, you know, we should go out and have dinner and have a date.
So I think it was either our second or third date, I had an extra ticket to the opera. It was a matinee on Saturday, and we had been invited to a friend's house that lives right across from Lincoln Center. So Clifton said, well, you know, bring a bottle of wine, we'll go to the opera, and then we'll just cross the street. We'll be a little bit late, but we'll go to the Seder afterwards. I said, great.
I have my overcoat on, and I have a suit on, and I have the wine kind of in the pocket of the overcoat. And it fits, I think it fits just fine.
So as we're sitting down in the opera, I see the bottle of wine in Clifton's jacket pocket. And I said, do you want me to put that in my backpack? And as those words are coming out of my mouth,
the wine crashes out of my pocket onto the floor of the Metropolitan Opera and shatters.
There's now wine oozing down the Metropolitan Opera towards the orchestra.
Peter's like, get your coats. My head is going to explode.
He leans over to me and says, boy, it's a good thing this isn't our first date.
He leans over to me and says, yeah, but I think it might be our last. And then the opera starts. I think that how we really knew that it was a real relationship, though, was after September 11th. The day started with seeing the second plane hit the tower and seeing the towers come down. I walked over the Brooklyn Bridge and ended with, you know, being at Peter's house.
Like everyone, we watched, you know, endless news and kept watching it was just such an unbelievable moment.
That event was so bonding. You know, we just really kind of clung to each other.
You just want to grab each other. You can't believe you're going through this experience together. You know, at that point, when something like that happens, you want that. You want the voice. You want the touch. You just want to know the other person's okay. And I think we both probably broke down when we saw each other.
When you live through an event like that with somebody, there's a kind of seriousness that happens, and it changed us tremendously. It changed our relationship tremendously. So in September, I thought, I'm going to ask him to get married. So one night, I got out of the shower and I said, hey, you want to get married?
And I said, in my most romantic moment, is that a hypothetical question, or are you actually proposing?
I was like, no, I'm serious. Come on, let's do it.
I said, oh, all right, well, you know, let me think about it. Okay, I've thought about it, yes. Something to that effect. We bought rings at Tiffany's on Black Friday on Thanksgiving weekend. You know, probably the craziest day of the year to shop, but we went down there just to look and ended up, we had this great salesperson, and, you know, when he heard we were getting married, you know, brought over the champagne, did the whole Tiffany's moment, and it was terrific. I'd always wanted to get married in New York. You know, I've been a lifelong New Yorker. Grew up in New York City, educated in all New York City's public schools, and I always thought, especially as I got older and as we started dating, it'd be great to go to City Hall. But, you know, that's just not happening.
This summer, I just kind of thought, I don't need to wait for it to become legal in this country. I can do it myself, and we can kind of do our own thing. It's like a feeling of ease with Peter. Like I think we communicate a lot, not through talking, but just by being together.
Yeah, no, he's been an amazing find. I tease him all the time. I'm like, how'd you stay uncaught this long? You know? He says, I was waiting for you.